Dobra, no zauważyłem, że coś po prostu mi się i tak czy siak rozłącza. Cały czas, no już się pomęczyłem 15 minut, żeby tam próbować nadpalić ten tryb online, ale on wciąż mi nie działa, nie wiem o co chodzi. Ciekawe, czy wy też macie takie problemy, czy to tylko ja i muszę się jakoś tutaj inaczej nimi zacząć zajmować. Dobra, dalsze nasze pogadanki z załogą. Jak już widzieliśmy, doszły nowe kwestie, nowe możliwości, nowe zwątpienia.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who are you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
I like the way you think, kid.
Someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably tan. Damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Your people had to know what it'd be like when you left the Nexus.
We did, but there weren't a lot of options. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Krogan could have made a real difference on the Nexus.
Staying under those conditions would have just resulted in another mutiny. We have a much better shot at something good out here.
Can't argue with that.
Kucali kroganie.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for cash ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pie jack scratch its butt?
Anything about the Ket? Or combat in general?
Well, common Ket are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you least
Jeszcze ich chyba nie
expect it.
spotkaliśmy.
Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
I strzelamy im w głowę, okej, dobrze wiedzieć.
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station
To
business.
jest chyba normalne.
Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
Do you think Cash can handle station politics?
Kesh can handle anything. Thing is, Spender's a liar and a coward.
Nie
He
lubię
was
takich
part
ludzi.
of the mutiny, I know he was. A lot of people got hurt because of him, on both
Może nawet on to
sides.
sprowokował, żeby po
So
prostu...
what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station without Spender messing things up.
Trzeba będzie to
The way
zbadać.
I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now. Centuries. Shit, well over 1,000 years.
No, kroganie byli długowieczni.
Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Chyba, że się zabili wcześniej.
It ain't luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going. Self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
What?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for cash right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
I have no problems believing that.
Yeah, she told me off good. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Dobre.
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Why do you say that?
I've seen what bots can do when they turn on their creators. Been in some of those fights. There's a reason that kind of research was outlawed.
Yeah. I was dismissed from the Alliance when news of what my dad was researching got out.
No shit. Ruined the writer name, I'll bet.
Almost. Sam is part of what makes someone a Pathfinder. You're just gonna have to deal with that.
So long as it's not in my head and it ain't messing with my body.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty
Pewnie
much.
oprócz Asari. Okej. Bathroom. Tutaj chyba nikogo nie ma. Chyba. Czekajcie, gdzie mam te kapsuły ewakuacyjne? To jest, czekajcie, mój pokój. Ale tu... Nie wiem, terminal pocztowy przejrzyjmy, czy coś nowego przyszło. Prośba o pomoc. Mamy. Doktor Ardiana, witaj Raider. Wybacz, że ci przeszkadzam. Mam ten problem, który ty i twój sam moglibyście bez trudu. To może pomóc mi w badaniach nad plagą. Możemy omówić sprawę osobiście lub trochę Nexusa. Okej, potwierdź. Krypta od Kora. Mój pancerz nadal cechuje tę słuchnie tą krywą, ale też... Kora, Boże. Okej. Oznacz jako przeczytane. Sztuczki Tempesta. No to już czytaliśmy, dobra. Chyba, że wszystkie... Nie. Odlijam, Kosta, tytuł rządzisz, Wetra, moja praca, Suwi. Okej, no to jednak rzeczywiście, to już czytałem wszystko, więc tutaj już nie mam co pokazywać. Kurczę, zastanawiam się, gdzie są te modele statków, bo nie... Cześć Sam.
Alec Ryder rarely endured doubt. His accomplishments were taken for granted, but you succeeded on Eos despite doubt and fear. Emotionally, the difference is like catching a ball versus catching a star. You have grown as a result, and so have I.
No, tutaj nowych kwestii z samym nie mamy.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Wygląda jakby tutaj coś na tej półce miało być, ale nie wiem, albo się nie ładuje. Może tak jak nie potrafię zmienić na razie wyglądu mojego ubrania i jest cały czas niebiesko-białe. A mógłbym mieć taki epicki czerwony jak strój. Czekaj, tu byliśmy. Nie mogę totalnie przyzwyczaić jeszcze do tego wszystkiego. Datapad. A nie, to z tym. To jeszcze nie. Myślę załogi.
Where'd you hear that?
The little
Brody told her.
A gloating Brody. It was a close game.
Did give me a better game than Drac. Not saying much.
Watch it.
Forget him. Let's get a game going with everyone else to hone our skills and take him out.
Let's do it. Hey, Costa, want in on this?
No thanks. I need my creds. And my clothes. I'm both.
Dobre, dobre.
Terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles. We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
Someone had to know. Maybe they just didn't tell us.
Did your father?
I'm not sure.
I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
The plan's the same. We find a home. Whatever that takes.
Keep that drive. Makes me believe we can make it. I mean, we have to make it. The alternative is not even worth thinking about.
Ooh.
Have anyone else here with you? Besides Sid?
No, just me and Sid. It's always been just the two of us.
No, I mean, someone special.
Special? Oh. You mean like...
Oh.
Oh. No, nothing like that. Who has time? What about you?
Anywhere's gonna feel empty if you don't have someone to share it with.
A romantic? I wasn't expecting that.
Ooh.
And again, the entire idea of leaving everything you know for a chance at something new is kind of romantic. Anyway.
Pogadane.
Probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Jestem ciekawy, jak z tymi romansami to jest. Czy się blokują? Jak jeden się podtoczy za daleko?
What can I do for you, Pathfinder?
No, już tutaj nie mamy żadnych
You
kwestii
know where to
ciekawych.
find me.
Okay, czy tutaj się coś pojawiło nowego? Raczej nie. Od czasu do czasu te pogadanki z załogą trzeba będzie robić sobie. Tutaj będzie bez serduszek oczywiście.
Prodromos. Sounds good, doesn't it? We started Pathfinder. A new life. That is goddamn brilliant.
Yeah!
Just wondering what you think of how I'm doing at the job.
I'm committed to the initiative. You're Pathfinder. It's as simple as it gets.
Nara.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Są granice, których nawet w grze nie przekroczę. Okej. A, to jest jego knajpa. Dobra, tam jest Jill. Tak, co jest? Okej, no jeszcze muszę znaleźć ten Peebee. Gdzie ona tam jest?
Long time no chat. What's up?
Seems like we have a good group here.
Well, Vetra and Suvi are my girls. Get along well. Lots of mutual respect. Peebee's a real spark plug. I like her, but she's exhausting. And Drac's my kind of guy. Brash. Takes no shit. As far as your Hyperion peeps go, the Doc's kind of nosy. Liam's good for a laugh or two. Cora, she's a bit by the book for me.
Need somebody to keep the zoo in check.
Zoo? You calling me an animal rider?
O, jesteś moim zwierzaczkiem.
Can I be a mongoose? They're like cool cobra killers. No, wait. How about a crow? Smart, irreverent, obnoxious. That's
O Boże, nie.
I'll take your word for it.
Chichocze.
What about Callum?
He's a pilot.
Which means...
He flies the ship.
We're leaving it at that then?
Does a Pathfinder know what to do with a dead end?
How tough was it on the Nexus all those months?
Have you ever eaten overcooked space cow tongue?
Can't say I have.
Well, let me tell you, it's tough. Wondering if you're gonna die from a critical malfunction, or maybe starvation, imagining which would be worse. But hey, you could always take a break from the fear and boredom to dwell on being a part of the biggest failure in galactic history. Maybe even participate in a revolt.
What was your take on that?
I didn't place any bets, if that's what you're asking. Truth is, I don't think anyone made out particularly well. Whatever side you're on, you die a little when your brother, your teammate, becomes an enemy. We traveled all this way, all hope and wonder, and we end up fighting with each other over scraps. It's sad.
What's your social circle like?
I'm good for a laugh, so I know lots of people, but I don't let too many in. My one true friend is stationed on the Nexus. She's the only piece of the Milky Way I brought with me. The more you and I get to know each other, the more you'll probably hear about her.
I hear we have you to thank for getting the Tempest space ready so quickly.
Vetra brings her impossible feats to me. I was itching to get this particular call. Capital R ready. Don't tell her, but the truth is, I fudge reports to come in early, then bust ass in secret to make up for it. Expands the guild legend. Plus, I convey calm and assurance, and the whole team relaxes, which helps them do their jobs better.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Okej. Ogarnięty. Tylko gdzie są te kapsuły, kurka? No, gdzieś po prawo. Bo chyba tylko Peebee mi została do pogadania. A, no tutaj.
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time-lapse. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Oh,
Something
yeah.
like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, writer. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field, while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Tackling complete strangers in the Milky Way wasn't doing it for you?
I think tackling you anywhere would be fun. Did I say that out loud? Life won't be boring with you around. I may never yawn again.
You left everything and everyone you knew because you were bored?
No, I came with someone I knew. Then
Oh.
she got bored with me. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes! I'm #1! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again... I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned. Which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
Netłem mam jakiś przy sobie.
You again. Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin?
O,
So how do you like the team?
Interesting bunch. I get a good feeling from Vetra. Not your typical military-minded Turian. Liam seems a lively one. I expect he'll surprise me. Drek is, well, old. Wonder if he can still learn new tricks.
What about...
Gil smacks of complication. Might take some unraveling. Callow and Suvi seem busy. I hope they aren't all work, work, work. Who's left?
Well, there's...
Oh, right, Cora. What's her deal? Is she as prim and proper as she comes across?
She's exactly what she should be. Capable, reliable. She's a valuable part of my team.
Sure, sure. That comes across too.
There's also Lexi, our doctor. She's an Asari.
Oh, I'll get around to her. All in all, seems like a decent bunch.
What drew you to the Remnant?
Are you kidding? It's evidence of a sophisticated species no one knows anything about. It doesn't get more intriguing than that.
Tam.
There's so much to discover. I want to be the first to figure them out. And the tech, it's on a different scale. If we can appropriate it, who knows what advances we'll make.
You mentioned you came to Andromeda with someone?
Nothing gets by you. Guess that's why you're the Pathfinder. Just a friend. Now she's not even that. It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements, don't you think?
I don't know. Don't friends and loved ones make all the effort worthwhile?
I've always been self-motivated. Don't need much more than curiosity to drive me forward.
What was it like for you on the Nexus?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be woken up yet. That ex-friend I mentioned, my accomplice, she finagled my early thaw. So I kind of lived off the grid. Snuck around, bullshitted my way onto excursions off station. After I found my first remnant ruin, I started, borrowing shuttles. After that, I didn't spend much time on the Nexus. I even missed most of the revolt.
Oh.
What does someone have to do to get you to flirt with them?
Not much at all. But I get a little extra jolt when I'm matched wink for wink. So just be yourself and the flirts will flow.
Dobrze wiedzieć.
You really won't tell me what you're working on?
That's right. Next question.
Okej, daj mi na razie spokój.
You're off the hook, Peebee. Good luck with your project.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
A trzeba przyznać, że dużo jest tych rozmów z załogą i poznawania tej załogi. Chyba znacznie więcej niż w Mass Effectach. Tak mi się
Hi
zdaje.
there. Just checking in.
What's up?
Jeszcze?
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you? Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Thanks for
Okej.
chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Ach, te skomplikowane sprawy sercowe, nie? Jeszcze raz?
Hey, what's shaking?
I like it when you flirt.
Aha, czyli to już było.
Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless.
Okej.
You know it.
Czyli nie mamy nic nowego. Okej, znaczy tyle spraw, jeżeli idzie o załogę. Tutaj sobie jeszcze polećmy w jedno miejsce. Zanim dolecimy do Nexusa. To odwiedźmy system Ericsson chyba. I tutaj jest jakaś anomalia, którą znalazłem jeszcze pod koniec tej wersji testowej, gdzie trzeba było znaleźć tych zaginionych naukowców, jakaś tam misja poboczna, więc ją i tak trzeba oddać na Nexusie. Więc ją sobie wezmę tym razem tutaj. I to było, o, tutaj, wrak statku.
Shuttle spotted. Drifting. It sustained catastrophic electrical damage.
Ja raczej nie przewidzę, żeby tutaj była jakaś długa ta misja, więc... Nie, że się rozbili na...
That's the research vessel Dr. Aridana informed us of. There are no life readings within.
Chyba nie przeżyli.
She'll want to know.
No, widzicie, nawet nie wchodzimy na prom, więc... No tak, po drodze sobie to odwiedziłem. No i lecimy do Nexusa.